2021 is officially halfway over, guys. How fast did that go? And it's been a while since I've done an analytics report on my channel, so I thought it would be a great idea to do a mid-year check-in to see how the channel's doing, what's working, what's not working, and then specifically I'm going to be talking about what I'm going to be changing for the second half of 2021. So as usual, I have my trusted Stanley tumbler right here. It's filled with ice cold water. Seriously, I'm attached at the hip with this thing. It is the best. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, here we go. So I got my drink and I got my analytics. Let's jump into it. So the first thing that you can see is the views per day has definitely gone down. I've just seen this with a lot of other channels. They're not getting as many views as they used to, and I am no exception to that. But there are things we can do to fix it. So overall, in the first half of 2021, I had 378,000 views. And you can see at the very beginning, I was getting anywhere from like 2,500 to 3,000 views per day. But you'll remember I had my baby at the end of January, and I took 2 months off my YouTube channel. So you can see right here, there are no uploads. So when I did finally start coming back in March, that's when I started uploading every single week. And I missed only one upload, I believe, which was right here. I was on vacation and something crazy happened with my footage, so I wasn't able to get it out in time, so I just cut it and missed that week. So it happens, you have a life goes on. So now my average views per day are anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000. So just, you know, a drop of about 500 views per day. Now looking at subscribers are kind of all over the place. The most part, they are going down. It seems like before a good day for me was anywhere from 50 to 75 per day. And there were a few days where that happened, but now it's anywhere from 5 to 25 per day. So not getting as many subscribers as I used to. And then there is this random spike where I got 71 subscribers. It was on an upload day, but if you see, there wasn't necessarily a corresponding spike in views. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I'll take it. And then lastly, revenue. I know everyone always wants to know about the revenue. I made $4,181.72. At the beginning of the year, I was averaging anywhere from $22 to $30 a day. It's stayed kind of consistent, but the dips are a little bit more frequent, so there will be days where it really goes down. And now it's anywhere from $14 to $30 per day. So there's still a bit of a swing. And then you can see right here, these are the videos that were performing best on my channel. And you can see this top video, I only have 14,000 views for an entire 6-month period. I'm not really getting tons and thousands of views like I used to. It's definitely a little bit disheartening, but it's not my personality to just be really bummed out by it. I am very, very resilient. So I see something like that and I'm like, okay, what can we do better? What can we change? I keep moving forward. So yes, I would like to see way more views during this time. And I think the reason is because my videos aren't being suggested in browse features. So let's drill into this more to see where the views are coming from. So I'm gonna click right here, advanced mode. It's gonna show all of the different videos where certain ones had different spikes. So you can see the #1 how to pick a winner on Instagram giveaway. That is my #1 video during this time, and it kind of ebbs and flows. But let's look specifically at traffic source. So you can see my #1 traffic source is YouTube search. Nearly 56% of all of my views are coming from YouTube search. And that's because I am very, very heavy on YouTube search. I believe that the foundation of your YouTube channel should be YouTube search, because there are always going to be people every single day that are searching for videos that you may have, or maybe you should make videos on those topics. So I really believe that should be the foundation of any YouTube channel. Now, the next thing is you should really focus on browse features. Now you can see browse features and suggested videos. It's not happening. YouTube is not actively promoting my videos. Only 10% of my views came from suggested videos, and only 4.5% of my views came from browse features. That is the problem with my channel right now. YouTube is not looking at my videos and saying, hey,
these are great videos, we should promote them to more people.
So I'm gonna be talking about in a little bit the changes that I'm gonna be making specifically to combat that. Because yes, YouTube search is great, and that will always be a workhorse for you. It's always gonna be there for the most part, but if you really want that explosion in growth, that explosion in views, you have to have YouTube do that work for you. YouTube needs to be actively promoting your videos in the browse features. That is just not happening at this point in time. So I can either keep doing what I'm doing, or I can mix it up and change it. You know, if we click on browse features, you can see that there are these little spikes. I wish YouTube did this. You know, on the other page, they'll show you when you had uploads. I wish they would keep that here, because I'm pretty sure I have these spikes in browse features are on upload days, because that's typically what YouTube's gonna do. It's going to artificially push your video out to lots of people to get some initial data to say, hey, is this a video a good or a bad video? Is it a winner or is it a stinker? And so you can see these little bumps. These are on upload days and it's pushing them out to different people. So if I want to click a little further on browse features, that's where I can really see where I'm showing up. Home pages is where you want to be. You want to appear on people's home pages because that's where people are going to first and foremost. They go on their computer, it's a home page. They go on their app, which majority of people are on their apps nowadays, and the default screen is your home page. So people are just going to stick there and they're going to scroll. Some people who are actively looking for their subscriptions, they're going to move over to the subscriptions page, which you can see right here. Only 10% of my views that come from browse features are from people's subscriptions pages. So they go over to their subscriptions page and then they're scrolling, they find my video and they click. There's definitely a lot that I can do here to change this. Now, if we want to see where my YouTube search is coming from, let's say I want to do more videos on my top performing search results, you just click on YouTube search and it's going to bring in all of these different things. And you can see even then it is just all over the place. Reviews and giveaways is my #1 YouTube search term, which I'm positive I have never used the term reviews and giveaways in my title tag description. I usually do something review. That's just a weird thing. Reviews and giveaways. Reviews of what? But clearly people are searching that. So if I wanted to, hey, I'm being found for these topics, maybe I should make more on this. Now, the third one is how to win giveaways on Instagram. That is a video that I actually have sunset. I got rid of that video. You can check it out right here because it was just bringing in a different demographic, a different type of viewer to my channel that wasn't really interested in me and my content. And that's something that you need to be aware of with search, is that typically people who are searching for something, they're searching for that one thing and then they bounce. So even though people are subscribing and 4,400 people subscribed from that video, they weren't continuing with me on their journey. They subscribed and then they never continued to watch. And so that video is actually gone. It is no longer there, which is a bummer because it was my top performing video. It appeared in all sorts of different search results, which you can see right here. The things that I'm actually ranking for, tons of stuff on giveaways. Giveaway, how to do a viral giveaway. And I did a series for business owners on how to run giveaways, best practices for giveaways. That was really early on in the days of my channel. And so I'm still kind of like, bringing in all these cool subscribers, but they're more focused on the giveaway aspect. So I've only sunset one of those videos for now, but the only one that's really YouTube related is YouTube tags, which, yay, I'm so excited. That video is doing pretty well. I did that last December. So there are a few other things that I'm ranking for. But as far as the main things that I want to be ranking for, you know, YouTube and different things like that, those aren't my top search. But you can see right here, only 1.6%, 1.5%. That's probably because I'm ranking in a ton of different search results and people are finding me through all those because there's just so many potential. There's not one big search term that is capitalizing all of my traffic. So I'm not really concerned with like the amount that's coming from that. But what I will say is right here, you know, this is only a couple thousand views. You know, when you want your channel to really grow, you're talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. Search just isn't doing that for me right now. I still believe in search. It's a good portion of my traffic and I always will believe in it. But to shift, I really have to be focusing on browse features, getting in the browse features. So let's go back to the main analytics page. We're gonna go to my reach. Now this is really where you can see how my videos are performing. When people see my videos, do they want to click their videos? So I had over 4.1 million impressions. Majority of those are coming from search, which we talked about. So yes, I'm showing up in search because I've optimized for search. That's great. As far as external suggest videos, browse features, not as big of a portion. And it has gone down over time, which is a bummer. Now, click-through rate, my click-through rate has kind of stayed around the same. On average, my click-through rate is 5.8%. That's pretty good. I would love to see anything 10% or above for my click-through rate. You can see there was a period of time where it went down on average to 3.6%, but it kind of has been hovering in this, you know, it's kind of, yeah, it's in this 6 to 6.5%, which is really good. Some people can't say that. And I actually will say that I don't think my thumbnails have been that great. And actually next week's video is talking about everything that I've been doing to change my thumbnails to make them better. So you'll definitely want to check that out at the end of this video. But for now, you know, it's okay. All right, going to my engagement tab. So after they are on my video, are they watching my video? Average duration right now is about 4 minutes. That's been pretty steady. For the most part, average view duration is hard to change unless you completely mix up the style of your videos. My my videos for the most part are kind of the same. I do them the same way, so it makes sense that on average, you know, over time, people are watching about the same. So I think this could definitely be improved, so I'm gonna be working on that as well. Next up, let's go to my audience tabs. This is really cool because they've changed it where they're showing your returning viewers versus your new viewers. And since a lot of people are finding me from search right now, the majority of my views are coming from search. They're coming from new viewers, which I would really like to change that. I would like my subscribers to come back and watch the videos, because by having very loyal subscribers, when you release a new video, they are going to stop what they're doing to watch your videos. And I don't think that's happening for me and my channel. I know for me, when Jaclyn Hill has a new video, I stop everything and I watch her videos. Actually, she just released a new video right now as I'm recording this, and I'm like, I really want to watch it. That's what I need from my subscribers, and I'm just not getting that. And so again, these are things that I need to change. I need to improve on my videos so people are pumped to be here. So people see my videos and they think, yes, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna learn so much. I'm gonna be entertained, whatever it is. Whatever I'm doing is not working. And this is being honest, guys. It's just not, you know, like when I release a new video, I do have these little bumps right here as far as subscribers coming back and watching them, but it's a teeny little bit, just a little bit. I would love to see this returning subscriber number just have a huge spike where it goes above the new viewers. So, and you can see this right here. The majority of people watching my videos are not subscribed to my channel. 95.4% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed. Only a small percentage are actually subscribed and watching my videos. So I really would like to get that up. I would love to get that number up. Let's be realistic, 25%, that's like a huge stretch goal. If I could get 25% coming back and watching by the end of the year, I would consider that a success. So I'm definitely gonna write that down as one of my goals for my channel, is I want a loyal subscriber base. Top countries, US is my #1 country, 33% coming from there. India at 10%, United Kingdom, Canada, Philippines, so English-speaking countries, which makes sense. And as far as the people watching my channel, I really appeal 50-50 to males and females, just a teeny little bit more to females, 50.3%. Then on average, my demographic is 25 to 34 years old. I fit into that category, which is great. But for the most part, people 18 to 44 are watching my videos, which really does make sense. And then lastly, let's dive into this revenue tab. I know people are all about the money, and we've talked about the amount that I made. My CPM is pretty good. It's 20.68. At the beginning of the year, it was anywhere from 17 to maybe 22. It started having these little peaks, but it stayed pretty consistent. I think it maybe has gone up a teeny bit. You know, right now it's 16 to 22. So there was maybe a little bit period in time right here where it was higher, but I still think that's kind of my average. Recently, these ones have been higher, which is great, but I would like to see that trend go up as a whole. Now, obviously RPM is just a mirror of your CPM. It's just your percentage, whereas CPM includes both YouTube's cut and your cut. My monthly revenue has been going down. So you can see February, I made $720, March, $699, April. I mean, they're all really, really close to each other, just $40, $50 off. And June, it did start to tumble a little bit, $612. Again, the views have gone down. So typically your money that you're making is just a direct reflection of the number of views. So I do need to find a way to get my views up. And then looking at the different videos that are making me the most money, how to pick a winner on Instagram. A lot of people are finding me through search, which is great because I'm making a lot of money. It's made me $893 so far this year. How to use the EveryDollar app, that's made me $606. That has a very, very, very high CPM because it's in the finance space. And then how to run a successful giveaway. Surprisingly, that one is doing great as well. And then this video right here, how to get monetized on YouTube, that was doing really, really well for me last year. And then it just sort of tapered off. And then as far as different ad types, I think this is interesting. The majority of my ads are the skippable video ads. 89% of those are that. So that is my mid-year in review. Lots to dissect there, lots to look at, and there's still a lot of things that I can do to improve. So based on that, there are a few things that I want to change for my channel for the rest of 2021. The first one really has nothing to do with the analytics, but I want to upgrade my YouTube equipment. I've been on YouTube since 2013, and I actually have accumulated quite a bit of camera gear over the years. And when I quit my corporate job back in 2019, I actually sold all of my camera gear, all of my lenses, because I really wanted that money to buy a very high-powered laptop. And so I just had my Sony a6000, and I don't even have any lenses for it. I just have the kit lens. And I was totally fine with that. The lens is okay, and it does the job. But now I'm to the point where I miss my lenses. I really, really miss my lenses. I miss the beautiful bokeh that I could have in the background. And the camera itself is great. I love the video quality, but there is one big thing that I absolutely do not love about this camera, and that's that it does not have an audio port. So I cannot plug in my microphone directly into my camera, and this just drives me up the wall, guys. It is so frustrating that I have to use my microphone and I have to record to my phone. So I want to do a lot more B-roll, I want to do a lot more vlogging, and I can't do that very easily because I can't just mount the microphone right on top of my camera. So I decided, you know what, I'm over it. We're gonna be getting a new camera, and I'm gonna be getting the A66,000. So get ready. And I'm super pumped because it will up-level the quality of my videos. That goes into the next thing that I'm gonna be changing up on my channel is I'm going to be really changing the way that I film my videos. I am the stereotypical talking head video, and for the most part I put my camera down and there it is for the rest of the video. I don't move it, I don't do B-roll, I don't do other shots, I don't move around, and it's time, guys. It really is time. And to grow on YouTube, audience retention is key, so I need to be doing those things that's helping my channel grow. I need to be adapting, I need to be evolving, I need to be making my videos better. Yes, sitting here talking in front of the camera, not doing anything else other than that, it's worked, and it's worked to a point, but if I really want to up-level my channel, I want to reach more people, I want to help more people, I need to get with the program and mix it up. And I'm not just doing that because that's the trends of a lot of videos right now, but really because I feel that I want to do this for my videos. Now, another thing that I'm gonna be focusing on in 2021 is focusing on browse features and suggested. I really am a believer in SEO and making sure that your videos are getting found in search. And that's still super important, and I believe that to be the foundation of any channel and any channel strategy. Your videos should be optimized for search so that way people can find them, and people who are constantly searching those evergreen topics can find you and your channel. That being said, YouTube really does reward people who keep people on the channel longer. So if someone finds your video, great, they got the information they wanted and then they bolt, that's not gonna help you. YouTube is not gonna promote my channel anymore if people aren't watching more. So I'm really gonna be working on creating content that really works together in the algorithm, so that way if you watch one, you immediately wanna watch the other, and you wanna watch the other. And getting promoted in those browse features really is where the true virality comes from. That's where that explosive growth happens that, you know, my channel just really hasn't had. A little bit last year during the pandemic, I saw a little bit of bump, which I'm so grateful for, but that's the reason. That growth did not come from search, the growth came from browse features. So that's one thing that I'm gonna be shifting. Yes, if you want steady views and you want very steady, slow subscriber growth, search is the way to go. Again, that's the foundation. But if you really want to explode, you have to focus on browse features, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I will be sharing my journey on how I do that with you all along the way. Now, the last thing that I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be really going back into my back catalog and optimizing everything there, so that way they can get more views, so people can find those videos. Because I've already done a ton of videos on this channel, and some of them just aren't getting the love that they need, and so I'm gonna take that into my own hands. So that's where I'm gonna be using TubeBuddy specifically and their A/B testing feature, so that way I can see, okay, which thumbnail is performing better, thumbnail 1 or thumbnail 2, title 1, title 2. So that way I can get tons of data and start putting the best content out there. Let me know what you are gonna be doing in your channel strategy for the rest of 2021. In case you don't know, I go live every single Friday. It's great because I train on different topics. I do Q&A, I do channel reviews. So I look at my subscribers' channels and I give feedback on what's working, what's not working. It is such a fun time. So you'll definitely want to subscribe so that way you can be alerted for the next live stream. Stay tuned. Now, before I go, you want to check out this video right here. This is where I give a deep dive into how much money my YouTube channel made in 2020. I'm giving you all the details, so check it out. That's all I have for today, and I'll see you next time. And then specifically, I'm doing so as usual, I have my trusty Stanley Tumber, and that's it, and that it's, but I think I've been complimented this video right here because, what video do I want it to be? How do I want to end this?